My name is Dr. Victoria Isiramen. I work with UNICEF Nigeria, based in Abuja office, the national office. I am a health specialist and I focus on maternal and neonatal health and also adolescent health. I think the changes is that the quality of engagement has matured and has gone to scale on all sides. And this year, I've seen a lot of more participation of young people from diverse places, both academia, NGOs, self-sponsored, sponsored by other international organizations and all that. And I think also this year, there was even though it wasn't an international conference, we had some participation from people from outside Nigeria also. This year also, I think there was a lot of emphasis on mental health. Yeah, everybody is talking about mental health, especially maybe after COVID, you know. I remember when it happened in 2021, it was just at the brink of coming out from COVID. We were still wearing masks and all that. So this time around, at least everybody was free, no mask, interactions were better and all that. So yeah, I think we are gaining mileage. People are getting more interested on this concept of coming together as stakeholders in the adolescent health space to really engage and talk about the way forward. Even working with the Federal Ministry of Health, I think they are also coming to the forefront now and seeing the importance of their leadership in this space. And yeah, so I think those are the major areas I've seen as a difference. I think we wanted to really tap the thoughts of young people around mental health. First of all, we thought, okay, is it something they'll be interested in? Is it a concept? Is it an area that they have something to say about? And and express it in the terms in form of art. So because majorly the people that will do that are not academics, they are not people that have studied about mental health, they are the regular creative young people. And then it's really, really amazing. I don't know where all those entries or those ideas came from. And when you go through the different kind of all the different submissions, they are really, really amazing. And then when you read up the background story of what this art is all about, it's intense. A lot of them, when you read about it, they talk about their experiences or experience of somebody very close to them, or sometimes it's based on abstract or whatever, but really it was deep and it's really revealing. It will really help us to program in this area and bring awareness using these arts. Really, these paintings, this photography, mixed arts and all that, we are going to use it in the future for different things. I don't think it will just waste like that. They are precious pieces that is saying a lot. I think we'll go back and really analyze all those stories. I think it is growing. It has grown to a higher dimension. I think it's an opportunity to really work together in this adolescent health space. So SAYPHIN is an association of everybody that's working in the space of adolescent and young people's health in Nigeria. So whether it's academia, whether it's government, public, private sector, everybody's hand is on deck. So for us as UNICEF, it's another platform to really co-create concerning certain things you might not be able to push with government, but this is a group that is multi-sectoral, multi-stakeholder, that we can really push the adolescent health agenda, right? And a lot of intellectual academia people are also on board. So for research, for conferences like this, for really reviewing technical documents and processes, I think SAYPHIN is a very valuable partner, and we really, beyond the conference, we really look forward to doing a lot more, especially in the mental health space, because that's an emerging area. And during this conference, we had two sessions. One was the plenary, which was kind of disseminating the results of some landscaping mapping work we did with young people and other stakeholders in the mental health space, and what young people were saying. They said they want to be heard, they want to make input, they want to be trusted, and a lot of thematic areas came out. And I'm glad that we were able to also get the Federal Ministry of Health, the mental health department or unit as part of it, and they've shown a lot of interest in this area. Hopefully this will culminate into some kind of strategy, a national strategy that will develop a framework for working for adolescent health for young people and using innovation too. Young people, we've seen even with the arts that they are very creative, they are multi-talented, and they have resources that we can work with. For me, it's a passion. It's exciting. Young people are very malleable, I would say. If you have something to offer, then they will fit in. And I mean, there are so many of them, and all you need to do is lay the rules. Lay the rules, draw out what the expectations are, and then what is in need for them. As UNICEF, most of the time, we de-emphasize monetary gains and whatever. We tell them that we are giving them a brand. It's a brand that they should be proud to associate with. That we are building their capacity. We are exposing them to different forms of experiences, and empowering them also, giving them space to participate. So we often tell them that, what you are getting, some people will pay for it. So it's some kind of internship, it's some volunteerism, but I mean, in the process, they get skills. They come into some certain networks that they would never have gotten into. They get recognized, and from there their career takes off. So and a lot of them understand that, and they are happy to engage on those terms. I mean, we take care of small things, their travels, living expenses, basic things, but we don't do it from a point of gain, as in terms of resources. So that makes it sustainable. That makes it real. Only people that are committed and are focused come to that space. And I'm glad to see that, I mean, over the years, the people we've worked with and have engaged passionately, they are building a career out of it. And before you know it, other people see what they are made of, or see their potentials, and before you know it, they go beyond us, and now we have to come and start calling them, please come and help us. But because of the relationship we've built, they are always very happy to give back. So, and that is the joy in it. Yeah, 1 to 10. So I think there are different areas for rating. So I would say, in terms of quality of presentations and the sessions, I would say 8. Yeah. In terms of the space, the events, the zone, I think maybe another 8. It's quite a good space. It has facilities and everything, a few things here and there, but I think generally it's good, and also the security and all that, around an 8. There wasn't any security incidents or health, whatever. The food also, I would say mostly 8 or 7. On some of the days, one of the days, I would say maybe it was 5 or 6. But after that, I think it was okay. Um, what else? Timekeeping wasn't very good. Timekeeping wasn't good. I mean, I understand for the first day because of all the opening ceremonies and all that. But the other days also, I'm not sure exactly what was happening. But I think I could also attribute it to the interest people had, because I think last minute pressures that people wanted to present something also, they were under, so, oh, give us just 30 minutes, give us 10 minutes, and then probably goodwill. So I think going forward, there needs to be some firm rules. It's either you give a deadline for when people should make their submissions, or concrete requests, so that there won't be last minute upheavals that will cause delays. But by and large, young people were happy and engaged. I think also at some time the microphones were not very loud for people at the end, but also maybe it's because at the end of the hall there tends to be some distractions, people having small meetings here and there. So going forward, I think it would be useful to have ushers and really say it from the podium that please let's reduce the noise. If you need to have a discussion, move out and all that. I think that will help to have some kind of decorum. But because the sessions were engaging, and I think the speakers and the MCs were very focused, they were able to pull through in spite of all the distractions. I mean, there are many things that need to be taken into consideration: security, availability of adequate conferencing places, and also flights for transportation, the logistics. It needs to be somewhere that you can go with one straight flight, so that people will find it easy to come. And with this criteria, it's very few places, unfortunately. But otherwise, I think I'd have liked to go to Akwa Ibom. Yes, I'd like to go to Akwa Ibom or Kano. Yeah, I think Kano would be a good, come to think of it. But I know also you need people on ground. You need places where you can have sufficient support for the local organizing committee and all